Hello everyone and welcome to another VIDI-Vitamin, and today we got some Overwatch gameplay for you, playing Mercy. So, this is very key. You want to keep communication with your team, just like here in the chat box. I tell them they're too close and they need to move back. Really key to keep in the chats or on a microphone to let your team know everything that's going on.
What a bunch of misfits and freaks we got here. I love it.
And so here at the 5-second countdown, we're starting up again, setting up the teams, making sure they're behind cover. Right now, I'm playing perfectly as a support role because you're supposed to be behind cover. You're not supposed to be in the line of sight of anybody, in the line of fire, because Mercy really can't defend herself. She doesn't have that great of a weapon, but she is really good at healing and boosting damage. So you want to do that at a distance, and you want to stay in cover. Now on the left here, you can see we got a Reaper on point, and Bastion just tearing through people. But anyway, we address the problem because, you know, if you're focusing too much on the choke and they sneak by, you really need to get them out of there because they could just take the point without you even knowing. And this is really good, just topping off, making sure everyone's topped off on health and making sure they're at full health. But as soon as they're at full health, switching to boost damage and making sure they're outputting the most damage that they can. This great team effort right here. We got Junkrat that's just doing a bunch of splash damage, and Reaper that's just going around shotgunning people behind their back. Bastion just ripping through the team, that anybody that tries to get through the wall right here. Problem the team had is they didn't change characters at all. They stayed with their same characters. If they had switched it up to maybe a Pharah or someone that could get over the wall and start just splash damage everywhere, they might have been able to break through this choke, because the key to holding a choke is finding a place that's not too far forward that you're just exposed, and yet isn't too far back that you're basically giving up the point. So right here is perfect because we have plenty of cover, and it's still close enough to the point to where we can get there. Again, just healing up everybody, making sure we're good. It was a close call, me popping out right there. But trying to find Junkrat. Think there's a door on the side. There isn't. Yeah, that is also key. Just shifting out of there. Her left shift ability lets her zoom over to a character to heal them and make sure they're all topped off and everything. Just using that to get out of the line of fire is the best thing you can do as a Mercy player. But anyways, if they had broken us up, it is a very long walk back to this point. So as soon as they start taking out some of us, they're able to break through. So that's why you want to play it pretty smart on where you start your starting position at. Because if they go through and eliminate 3 of you, they'll take the first point really easily, and then it's all downhill from there unless you can get a good foothold later on. Team kill after team kill after team kill in this game.
Into the iris.
Zenyatta trying to come through. Zenyatta's a lot faster since they patched him, and so yeah, he's a problem. And here I have a shootout between me and Zenyatta. Just taking cover. Didn't notice me for a second, and I just come back and finish him off. So good. Nothing worse than getting taken out by a Mercy.
Team, heal up here.
Also, Soldier's doing great with those heals, just dropping them down, making sure everybody's topped off where I can't get to them. Coming up, if anyone can get to a high ground and you finding them and getting up to where they are, it's the perfect place for you to be, because as you can see here, I can just go ahead and heal and boost damage from high ground, and unless there's a Widowmaker trying to snipe at me, this is a perfect spot to be. Right here, this just isn't fair. Boosting a Bastion. Oh. So good. Another team kill. And notice I have not used the ult the entire time. The team... This is what happens when you don't change it up in Overwatch. Overwatch was made to where you're switching heroes constantly, trying to change up your strategy. I don't have to because they're not changing up theirs and we're doing well as it is. But if they had changed it and we started to fall behind, you bet that I would switch to different characters to try and make it work. Just popping the ult right there to bring Bastion back and finish them all off. 30 seconds left.
Did someone call a doctor?
Just making sure, keep everybody healthy, keep a full team here. As you can see, they're starting to push, having a very aggressive attack strategy right here where they're just trying to push on through. We got a couple people that are on point. But as we go over there, take him out. Zenyatta was like the only point player in this whole game. Besides Reaper a couple times. And it was a very easy victory. And just watch this play of the game. This is Junkrat here. Oh my gosh. So it starts out basically, you can see right here, they start heading further right. He pulls out the rip tire, throws it off to the side, and right here, they're all stuck inside this hallway, and they all go down. 5, 6, all 6 characters. Man. And so here we are, we're going to Volskaya Industries, and the big thing about this map is there is a major choke right at the front. And basically it's very beneficial to the attacking team because there's a giant building that they use for cover, this building right here. And
yeah, right
now in this map I have players that are in chat, so you can hear a little bit of their audio in the background. Here he's saying, you got to stay here, this is the main choke, and he's correct. Very good
That's
advice.
code for get back here, Reinhardt.
You really want to stick with your team at this choke right here. He was right. And basically, because they're poking out through the sides here, you can get a great line of sight if they're on top of the building. Here, I kind of pop out here, run into McCree. They want me to take care of a sniper. I try, but do a very poor job and kind of go off reservation because I'm out in the open right here and almost get taken out by a whole group of people. I just grab a quick health pack right here, and it's me against McCree. Very scared at this point, just throwing down my ult to freeze him and get out of there. Just get in cover. Put up a wall for good measure. And here's another, basically, coming out. This is what May's good for. If you're ever surprised by anybody, popping a wall. Oh my god. Just barely get it out of there. Freezing her and getting out of dodge. Now the problem we see here is that I didn't get a health pack, and I'm going after Reaper. He's got 2 shotguns, I only have an ice gun. So as you can see, I go down pretty quickly. And so in this next, basically last half of the game, only 30 seconds left, I jump to Mercy, try to switch it up, get those last heals in, because basically we had this game in the bag. All the Mercy staying on the Reinhardt just since he's the tank, just taking all that damage right there. Just blocking the McCree shot right there. Poorly executed McCree ult, and then Reaper just finishing off the team with only a second left. So
not gonna be in time.
Too late for that. Right. Good.
Dual Mercy strat OP.
It came in clutch at the end. Nah, they weren't even close. And right here you can see this was him firing off that ult at the very end. Oh, this is just right now. He pops his ult right around the corner.
This is where he got me.
He almost got a team kill. That's right past me. And so now we're moving on to Nambani. And really enjoy maps like these because it's a push the payload map and it's also a control point map. Starts out with control point and moves to push the payload. And it really gets you to kind of change up strategies and maybe change different characters depending on what part of the map you're on. And coming out the gate here with Junkrat. And basically just doing as much damage as I can because that's what you want to do while trying to get to cover. Doing all the damage you can while getting to that door. Yeah, right out the gate, Junkrat should be doing as much damage as possible. Just throwing out all kinds of bombs and mines because he's known as competitively as Spam Rat. And that's kind of what you want to do, but you don't want to just be spamming everywhere. You want to target specific areas. You want to target the floors, the walls, kind of get bank shots with those bombs, and keeping in cover at all times because being out in the middle of the line of fire, just like Mercy, you're going to be taken out pretty quickly. And now where I am holding right now is a great spot because there's a health pack down below. Do a little kung fu move off the banister. And so basically just getting healed back up to full health and going out taking some pot shots again. I should have pushed forward some more, looking at this now, but just trying to do a little bit of damage that I can. A lot of people will be considering this camping, and I realize this and move out of the way because there's a diva that's going to be coming up here. A diva tries and knocks me out of there, but I'm already long gone. Say it's here in a minute. Trying to do the damage to her, but I couldn't get that mine out far enough. Right here, just jumping over as Diva's trying to come up there to take me out. Then it's a Junkrat v Junkrat battle right here. And you're done, son. Because I'm the best there is. Throwing down a mine on top of the trap is a very good strategy that many people use. Because it's just a great way to get a confirmed kill. So as soon as they're trapped, you know they are, and then you just pop the mine and they're down. Help take down a Hanzo over there. And then capture the objective. And once we got it, it's all downhill from there. Now here I hear the Riptar go, and I pull mine instinctively just to save the team. And could have been a waste, but nah, I saved the team, so I think it was worthwhile. Getting blown out of the way by Junkrat mines, so it just becomes me and him trying to take each other on, so focused. And then I realize there's a Genji right behind me. Try to take him on, but then Junkrat just comes back and hits me. Right here, Diva blowing off her ult, so it's staying out of the line of fire. Putting a little pot shot out there, but can't hit anything. Then I see Reinhardt poke his head out. Man, I had this guy's number the whole game. Just being that little annoyance, blowing him here, there, and everywhere. Just getting him out of the way, pushing him out of the way. That way he's not there doing the defense. Just popping out, going back in cover. Oh, barely making it back there. 13 health. And see, this is the thing, is that if it's not working in the center, try and look for flanks to go around, because that's how you can get around and get around them and flank them. Right here, taking out a McCree. And then notice some gunfire behind me, and it's a Mercy trying to take me on, which isn't her job. She should be healing the team. So just getting killed right there, and then accidentally bumping into a Reinhardt, throwing the trap down to get away. Start doing some damage on him, and just getting surrounded right here. So notice there's a big group right there, so go ahead and pop my ult, throw them up there, up and over. Great use of a Riptire is when you're using terrain, going up walls, up and over banisters, and just dropping down like and ambushing them. Now, as you'll start to see, Genji taking my health pack, you'll notice nobody's coming back up here to start attacking us, because if the team knows what they're doing, they're going to fall back. If they lose an area, a choke that they were holding, the best strategy is to fall back and find a better place to set up. As you'll notice, good teams, there's stages to the fighting. So right up here on top of this bridge, this overhang up in the corner, there should be a whole setup of turrets and people that are attacking from there, because this is the next choke. But they went too far back. A lot of people don't want to set up in front of it because they're saying, oh, it's too close to the checkpoint, they're going to get it anyway. That is one of the, just barely making out of here, but most key things is to hold that spot, and right around here, nobody's covering this flank, so I just sneak around and start picking off at the Reinhardt here. And I had a perfect spot because I kept bouncing it off the back of the shield, hitting him in the face with it. And then he tries to come at me, but I finish him off with a mine. This very annoying diva trying to get me, trying to get her. Nobody did nothing. Got a little splash damage on these guys. Barely hear the Riptire as it blows up. Back again, trying to get this Reinhardt, and he's trying to get me. Getting this, see, this flank is perfect right there. Starting to do a little bit of damage. Notice that my ult's about to go. Right there, so I, better tuck back. Start it up. Diva comes right at me, so what am I going to do? I'm going to blow it up. And I didn't know that it killed me, but now I do. Lesson learned. Here I'm again just doing the best thing that Junkrat does, just knocking down that shield so that that dragon can take him out. See him. I'll get stunned and throw a trap down, get Mercy trapped, and then do a little bit of damage to finish her off. Right there just trying to take care of the McCree, but that wasn't anywhere near him. Again, I say the problem, I throw the mines and I blow them up way too early. Trying to do a little distance damage, but no dice. Notice Reinhardt in the corner and say, hey buddy, want they mine? Best thing that Junkrat does, again, just that chaos throwing him around. They were made for each other to be enemies. And then right here, perfect, going around the side and taking that right flank. They weren't noticing, they were focusing on center and just taking them out right there. And then we just get a victory right here. Yeah. Again, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you watched here, please like and subscribe for more content like this. This has been a VIDI-Vitamin by Dr. Frankenolly, also known as Dominic. Thank you, and see you later.
Heroes never die.
Nerf this!